Hi, welcome back to Small Talk Queens. I'm Megan.
I'm Kelly.
Episode 116. Can you even believe that? Happy March. Yay. Yeah. The snow is gone from out back. Gladys and Gertrude have on their new, very overpriced outfits from Etsy.
St. Patrick's Day.
I used my my gift card that you got me.
For your birthday?
For my birthday, for Etsy. I'm bulging out of this shirt. Ignore me. I had a quick costume change.
Oh,
and
God.
This is not, anyway. So, way overpriced. Guess how much I paid for each one of these outfits? And they were on sale.
$25?
I already told you that.
No,
But
you didn't actually.
They were on sale. Or $25 a piece. I mean, it's outrageous, but I also like them. Like the ones on Amazon I got tired of. And check this out. I mean, I know it's backwards. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it?
Does it talk?
Look at that. On air. Birthday gift. Isn't that fun?
It is fun.
So much fun.
It should blink.
I love it. It doesn't blink. I can turn it off. I can turn it on. There we go. Okay. So, very cool. All right.
I like it.
We just switched spots because my neck's all fucked up and I can't. It's hard for me to look this way. I'm tired of looking. I think it just aggravates me to be looking this way at a bad angle.
It's all jacked up.
It's all jacked up. So, and my PT Joe said to me, he's like, I go in the other day and, you know, he's looking at my effort, you know, move, I'm moving, whatever. And he's like, are you good with your doctor? I'm like, oh my God, why? What's wrong? And he's like, no. He's like, I think you would really benefit from a steroid. He's like, you know, like your shit's jacked up. Like,
your
like
shit
the medical term, right?
Jacked.
I'm like,
up.
I know it.
Do you think he writes that in the file?
He doesn't take notes.
Oh.
Which is amazing
God.
to me, right? So, and while I was there, right, I'm laying there on the fucking table. The dogs, you know, wanting to get petted. And all of a sudden there was this bang, like a really loud, like something like came through the house, kind of like it was fucking loud.
Did the room shake?
And we're both like, what the fuck? You know, like.
Did the house shake?
The house didn't shake. It was really loud. And he was like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, like that, nothing good is coming from that. So he's like, I mean, what was that? I'm like, I don't like your back door. Like, did somebody come home?
Did
but
something
it's like,
fall off the ceiling?
Well, it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. It's like no one's due home. So he's like, oh fuck. He's like, hang on just a second. So he runs and like checks out like out the back door. Like, no, nobody's there. The door, everything's fine. And so when I go to leave, there's like a soft package from like Amazon or whatever, like on the doorstep. He's like, oh, maybe that was it. I'm like, I mean, if they fucking threw it at the house from a mile away. I mean, Christ. So no sooner do I get home and I had a message from him with a link to the article that there was like a massive, some sort of industrial plant, like kaboom in New Jersey, like in 9 miles. Jersey. Yeah, like 9 miles away from him. And that was what we fucking heard. And I'm like, dude, I was gonna text you. Like I left and there were police everywhere. And I was gonna text you. Like I didn't want to see me like on my phone, like barely down the road,
right,
you know,
texting.
Over. So
what was it? It was some kind of
it was
like wax plant. Or
I don't know. I just saw it was an industrial
it
plant, but I was like, it was loud. But he was like, before we knew that though, he's like, you know, he looked around, whatever. He's like, fuck, because you know I'm gonna go upstairs later, like the whole rack from the closet's like laying on the floor or something.
That
right?
is always a scare.
I mean, it was really. I'm like, is someone playing like lacrosse on the side of your house? Like, what the fuck happened?
But it's not funny.
The dog like perked, like looked around, like, what the hell was that? My God.
There were 6 people injured in that, and one of them is the owner. He was burned on like 80% of his body.
Oh God, I didn't read the whole article.
Yeah, he's in a medically induced coma.
Oh my God, that's awful. That's awful.
They didn't say what caused it yet, and who knows? But it's not good.
No, it's not good. That's really bad. Yeah. Speaking of really bad, okay, hang on. Let me give the disclaimer. In case you're new, we have a lot of swears. We're not for children, so, you know, and if you don't like swears, we're not for you either. So there's a disclaimer. So speaking of really bad, did you hear about the woman? We didn't, you and I, last week was me and Joe, because you were unavailable. So me and Joe did, so I did not talk about this with him. So you and I have not talked about this. The lady that was, she's all over the internet. She's the most hated person on the internet right now. I read the other day.
Really?
Because she was showing people how to clean your underwear in the coffee maker inside the hotel room. So add that to the list of things now I can no longer use.
Jesus.
So she gave like a whole like tutorial on like
why stick it in the fucking sink or the bathtub.
Right? So it was on like I think like TikTok. I think it was Instagram, TikTok.
Why can't you use the sink? Or
so she gave
a
blow by blow of how you like put it in, and it runs the hot water through.
Yeah.
And now, of course, the whole world is fucking skeeved out because now you can't use the fucking coffee maker in the fucking hotel room unless I, like, clean it first. Maybe I'll take vinegar with me or something. I don't even know. Just go get the fucking coffee. Just go downstairs and get the coffee. So... I mean, I look forward
what is
to
wrong
like.
with her?
I mean, it's never the best coffee, but like first thing in the morning,
You need it.
I like to have my coffee, and
I need my coffee
need to
before
have
I
my
go
coffee.
get my
I need to
coffee.
have my coffee so I can go to the bathroom. Like I'm very.
Oh.
My morning is very regimented.
God.
It is true. Some people get up and have to have a couple of smokes before they,
Okay.
you know, to start their day. Anyway, routine, regularity. It's a good thing to have. Anyway. So I mean, now I'm so fucking skeeved out. It's so.
It's-
speaking of Amazon. Oh, Amazon.
Hopefully
Anyway,
he doesn't throw the package.
no. Anyway, okay. So that was like the most repulsive thing.
That is, you know, I just want to say something. I, as a teenager, was in Europe, and
Didn't you wash your shit in the bidet?
we did. No, that was my toothbrush in the bidet.
Oh,
I didn't wash it out. I didn't like stick it in there. But there were 4 girls trying to get ready, and we were in the one hotel.
oh, so you just spit into the bidet.
Yeah, I got my toothbrush wet and then spit in the bidet. But I didn't drink the water out of it. I didn't.
Did you wet it in the bidet, or did you wet it in the sink first?
I wet it. I just kind of held it at the water.
Well, it's clean
know.
water, not like in the bowl water.
I
but
know.
in like
No, in the spray that's coming out.
I've never used the bidet.
Well, we didn't even know what it was when you're 17 years old. But the point being is that we had to quickly, there are 4 girls in one bathroom, one small bathroom. And we had to like get our shit together because we needed to go downstairs and meet for the bus that was taking us to wherever. So, that's when I used the bidet. But my point being is that you can't take underwear for 21 days. I mean, now as an adult, I would.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me?
I would probably pack 30.
I pack 2 a day. 2 a day, because if I'm out walking around, I'm on some, if it's summertime, I'm packing 3.
Yeah.
I might be packing 3 a day, especially if a travel day. Here's a travel day, especially in the summer. You wear 1 pair, then you get the swamp ass in the car, then you get to where you're going, you got to switch out. So
Yeah.
clean pair.
Yeah.
And if it's hot and you're walking around, then you go back to the hotel, you change again before like your evening plans,
Right,
your
right,
dinner
right.
out or whatever.
Right.
I mean, like I'm packing the underwear.
No, I pack. So point being is that as an adult
FYI,
now,
my suitcase open, it's all underwear.
I have I have the packing cubes, and one packing cube is just dedicated to the undies.
I'll wear the same pair of jeans 4 days in a row.
yeah.
But by God,
They could have mustard on them,
well,
and I'm wearing them.
but they're relatively clean. They don't have stink. They don't have stink.
No,
because
there's no
you clean
stink.
Lumi and clean underwear every 4 hours. I mean,
Okay, so the point
good to
being,
go.
the point
Good to
being is
go.
that as an adult, I would no longer, travel with just 1 pair a day. But back, when you're 17 years old, first of all, you're hiking your shit around by yourself, so you're not taking a bunch of underwear. So I took, however many, like 7 pairs, I don't know. And so we weren't the only ones. I mean, there were 21 of us on the trip, and you have to wash your clothes. You know what? You wash them in the bathtub. And that's what you did. Like, either
Right,
the
and you hang
bathtub or
out
the
to
sink.
dry.
Either the bathtub or the sink, people. Bathtub or the sink, not the fucking
when I
coffee
went to,
maker.
When I went to Spain, I
Not
had
the
to,
fucking
I was
coffee
there
maker.
like 3 days, 3 weeks, a little bit more than between 3 weeks and 4 weeks, and I had like towards the end there, we did like take a day like and wash out underwear and like hang them off the like whatever like the top of the shower rack or something,
Yeah.
like to dry them out then or whatever.
That is the hard part, getting them
Now
dry.
and now but that's also when I was younger and I didn't really know any better and like that's the longest vacation I'd ever taken. Now, like, fuck. And lots of people will take their old underwear and then leave it, like it's like the ones with the holes and stuff. Like, and then they leave them. Lots of people I know do that.
I get it,
and that's
but-
what people were talking about that article. Tons of people were commenting that they take their old. So instead of having to cart it around dirty, they just as they wear it, they throw it away, and then they're out of. And then you don't worry about it at home.
Imagine what that cleaning person is thinking with like 7 pairs
I've
of
thrown
undies
away
in there.
underwear. Look, I'm more concerned with what do they think about the 16 bottles of empty wine or whatever, the
Well, I don't have that
overflowing beer cans or whatever. Because we usually don't have the maid come in either. Like, well, a lot now since COVID, they often don't come in. Like, you have to request the maid.
Right.
When we were in New Orleans last year with Mom and Dad, we ran out of something, coffee for the room, which I'll never fucking use again. And they had good coffee, and they had like what's that Louisiana coffee? They had that.
I don't know.
Starts with a D.
Pralines.
The
Oh,
D,
I don't know.
The D.
I don't know. D.
Dumond? What is it? No.
I don't know.
What the fuck is it? Anyway, if Joe can hear me, we can look that up. Anyway, so they had good coffee for in the room, and they also had water bottles and like something else. And so like usually I just tip at the end. Like we put the do not disturb sign on the door because our room, like it's I don't want them touching my underwear.
Oh my God. Oh my
It's
God.
from Four Christmases. I mean, I think Joe did that last
you
week.
You have to watch
Robert
the movie.
Duvall, right? Anyway, so between that and just like I just don't like whatever. Sometimes they come in and make the bed, which is okay.
Yeah.
If we're there for an extended stay, I'll have them come change the sheets partway through. Because again, like, I mean, I'm usually sweaty, I'm dirty, I'm whatever. Come change the sheets. Yeah. I'm okay with that. But I gotta need clean sheets every day. The clean towels whatever. Anyway, so we'll just request them like, hey, can you bring more towels to the room, whatever. But the one day I left money on the bed because usually, like I said, tip at the end. I left like a 10 or a 20 on the bed with like a list of things. Can we? So we go to leave and the maid was outside our door, and she said good morning. And do you need anything? I'm like, oh, I left you a list. And she's like, oh, did you now?
God, she's probably like these fucking people. Wow.
And so she was very nice. And so, I mean, I left her like, midweek tip or whatever.
Right.
So, and we came back, we had plenty of all the things that we needed.
Right.
But anyway, yeah.
No, so back to the underwear.
Back to the
Fucking do it in the sink or the bathtub. There is no reason why to use a coffee maker. Now, I'm going forward. You can get the water. Don't tell me that you can't get the water coming out of the tub hot enough.
It's fucking hot. Like, it burns me.
It burns
Scalding.
you. They got no temperature control in that, so fucking use it. Now, also when I was in Europe, and we're doing our underwear occasionally, depending upon how long we were in one of the cities, go into, we had to share rooms. We go into, there were 4 guys sharing this room, 4 high school guys, friends of mine, walk in.
Disgusting.
They made like a fucking soup. They took 2 weeks worth of clothing, shorts and everything.
Ew.
I don't know why they had to do that, but they took everything and threw it in this big ass tub, and then were using their hands to like circle it around to like.
That's how I bleach the sink. Fill it with water, pour in the OxyClean hot water, and stir it.
They did all of their laundry. All 4 of them combined their laundry.
Well, they probably had no idea how to do it.
No, it was like a laundry soup in that bathtub. I remember we were all coming in just like laughing at them, like.
You were in the boys' room?
Yeah, we were allowed.
Were you smoking?
No.
Smoking in the boys. Anyway, yeah.
So anyhow, but
funny,
just there are other ways to do it. Don't use a fucking coffee pot. You ruin it for everybody. And what about the people that didn't see this article or hear about this?
I'm never having coffee in the room again.
We have to tell mom and dad because that's something they wouldn't look at, and they'll fucking go and make the coffee in the morning.
The world, like, at her. I mean, like, the fucking... So I read about this...
She should have death threats.
Like, a couple of weeks ago, I read about this. I was going to tell you about it last week, and then we didn't... You and I didn't meet.
She should have fucking death threats.
And I want to talk to you, like, some things I just saved so we can talk about it here. Like,
Right.
I purposely didn't tell you. Also, I forgot. But then I saw, like, 2 days ago, there was an article, like, it popped up, like, the most hated woman on the internet. I'm like, oh, what's this? And I'm like, oh, it's a coffee maker lady.
Fucking coffee maker. The hotels should take all of those out now and, like, out of the rooms.
Well,
and, like,
a lot of them we go to, they have
sanitize
it in the lobby, which is fine. But, like, so Joe and I... Like, we'll take a lot of times we'll take our own coffee cup with us, like our travel coffee mug. Like, we'll, make a coffee in the morning if we're traveling and take it with us. And then we take the coffee mug into the hotel room and then just go down to the lobby and you fill that as opposed to, like, a little paper cup that fits, like, nothing in it. And I'm like, Joe, you're going to have to get more coffee. I need at least 2 cups.
When we were just in Las Vegas in November, the best thing about the hotel... Here are my priorities, folks. The best thing about the hotel was that there was a Starbucks in the lobby. Now, it did cost me $11 and like
Oh, my God.
$11.59 for my grande.
Christ.
Which I didn't tell John about. I mean, he
You could
knew.
buy a whole bag of coffee for that.
I know, be quiet. So, yeah, but that was my favorite thing because the hotel coffees are good, but usually I send John to get it while I'm taking a shower or doing something, and like he never gets the sugar or the creamer right. And if they got a flavor creamer, put the flavor
We just drink it
creamer
black,
in it.
so there's no problem. Bring me the coffee. That's nice. Wow.
No black coffee. That is like tar. Whew.
Well, if you're drinking it with all the other stuff in it, you don't like it for the coffee, you like the shit that's in it.
No, I need the caffeine. Speaking of hotels, when you take your kids out, this isn't like to a hotel and they're staying in a different room than you and not in an adjoining room. This is something that you don't think about till almost it's too late. Like when we first went to Disney and Patrick was by himself, well, with the band trip and with 4 other guys in his room.
One time at band camp.
One time at band camp. I was like, Patrick, I called him. I'm like, you need to leave a hotel tip. You especially need to leave a tip in the room for the maid because there were 4 high school boys in there. And do you know what happened? Do you know what happens when you laugh really hard and you have quick chocolate milk in your mouth?
It come out your nose.
Comes out your nose, comes out your mouth. On the sheets, it looks like somebody shat the bed. And then the bed's all wet. And then one of them put a towel down and slept there.
I was with friends one night and I spilled wine on the bed.
First of all, wait, let's go back. Why do you have Nestle Quick chocolate milk in bed? Why are you drinking it in bed?
Well, like the hotel we were in, there were 4 of us, so two to a bed, and it was a bachelorette weekend kind of thing.
Oh.
And so we had champagne and wine or whatever back at the room, but it was just the room had 2 beds. It wasn't like we were hanging out on the table. So like we were in for the night and hanging out, and then there went the sheets or whatever. Fuck. Well, when I was in New Orleans with a friend years ago, I threw up in the bed.
Oh,
Too many
my
that we were
God.
sharing. Too many, what are those? Hurricanes. I'll never drink one again. And it really wasn't my fault. It was so loud, and I don't know if I shared this story before, so my apologies if you've heard it, that it was so loud at the piano bar that we were at. So we had been out, like, all day. Like, we'd hit the casino. They have casinos in New Orleans.
What did loud have to do with you drinking too much?
I'm going to get to it. I'm getting there. Hang on. So we've been out all day. Like, we'd had whatever, like, I had, like, a gin and tonic or whatever playing, at the
casino,
playing blackjack. And then we went to dinner and I had wine. And then we left from wine and went to Pat O'Brien's, left the restaurant where I had wine, went to Pat O'Brien's, where I had beer in there somewhere, just like throughout the day. Like that was back when I could like really like day drink all day. Plus I drank like Miller Lite, so I could really just,
pound it.
Might as well just be drinking my fucking water. So we're at the piano bar. It was loud, like loud. And we'd ordered Hurricane, each of us. And so when the waitress came back, like she couldn't hear me. And I was trying to order a beer. So finally I was just like, I was motion like, and then put my 2 more. So then every time she came back, it was like 2 more. And I don't know, maybe Rosanna didn't drink all hers. I don't know what happened. But look, I was the one that she woke me up. I mean, I was like asleep in the bed. Yeah. That's the kind of shit you read about. Like you die from that, right?
Oh.
And I was like, oh man. So like, I'll never have a hurricane again. Ooh. Awful.
This just reminds me of something. I can't think
room service at 3:00.
I can't think of anything more horrific. Well, I can, but just bear with me. Anything more horrific than being one of the hotel service room cleaner people. I don't want to call them maids. That's what they used to be called. In fact, the little sign used to say maid on them. But the hotel housekeeping people.
Housekeeping.
To a room that's housing teenagers, let alone teenager boys.
I'm sure it's gross.
It's gross. It smells. We're talking even if they aren't intoxicated. It's gross. It smells. There is shit everywhere. Yeah. There is food everywhere. There's a pizza box in the bed. Back to Patrick and the chocolate milk. Then somebody got wise and decided they would call room service or housekeeping at 3:30 in the morning.
For what?
To come change the sheets.
Oh, well, yeah.
So here these boys are all standing, waiting for housekeeping to get there to change the sheets.
I sat on the chair with a blanket on my lap because I was in my underwear. My pajama bottoms were my favorite. They were yellow and purple striped. Somehow my pajama top went unscathed, but the bottoms were somehow in the bed. I don't know what happened.
Oh, God.
They went. I never got them back. And we gave him a very nice tip. And then we slept really soundly. And then I woke up very early in the morning to Uncle Bradley calling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. At 8 a.m. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, are you still in bed? I'm like, yes, I'm still in bed.
We're in New Orleans.
I was not New Orleans. I was not whatever.
That's like Dad. That's a Spicer trait.
I mean, he's like, you need to be in bed. You need to be back at the hotel no later than midnight. I'm like, what are you, high? I'm like 30.
Well, that's because he's picking your ass up at the crack of dawn.
No, he wasn't coming to get us. He was calling just to make a plan or whatever. I think he was calling to check in.
Make sure
I had in fact gone back to the hotel. I don't know.
But Dad likes to call early in the morning too.
Well, now, by the grace of God, I just keep my phone's on silent all the time.
Yes.
Like during the day, I don't silence it, but pretty much like once Joe is done with work, which also happens to coincide with the same time that your child gets home from school, my phone just goes on silent.
Yeah.
Like, so if I don't get back to you, sorry. Like, I have to remember to check it because it's just, like, people are home in the evenings and that's when they're texting and I turn it off. Like,
right.
Sean's calling, he's texting, it's just whatever. It's like going off. And so.
If there is someone dying, you know how to reach me and it's not going to be by my cell phone.
The house phone.
Yeah.
Which even that, like I just look at Joe. Like I'm not gonna get up and see who it is because no one has the house number.
Right, but we do because we have no cell reception at our house.
You do need that. You have terrible
Speaking
cell
of getting up early, Oh my God. We had the tree that fell down taken out. Did we talk
mentioned.
about
I
that?
just mentioned last week that you would.
We had a
Tree come
huge
down.
ash tree come down. The biggest tree that was on our property we had come down not because it was dead, but because the ground was saturated from the 13 inches of snow that we had that melted, then the rain on top of that, and then the heavy snow that we had whoosh, went down. It missed my husband's late father's Mustang that now has sentimental value to my husband. Missed it
It was a massive tree.
by 12 inches. I'm peeling off my nail polish. By 12 inches. I kid you not. Even the tree guys were like, this is a commercial for like house insurance or something or whatever. But it did, some of the branches came down because there was already 8 inches of snow on the car, on the hood of it. It just sustained a little bit of a dent and then a cracked
Is homeowners
windshield.
covering any of that? Or
No, we're not putting it through homeowners because we have a an astronomical deductible to keep the rates down.
So as opposed to humongous, it's astronomical.
Well, astronomical makes more sense because how can it be humongous? So at any rate, no, it's not going through. But it took our fence out, the fence. So I called the tree people who are on speed dial. Tree people on speed dial. Because in the 15 years we've lived in our house, we have had roughly 25 trees taken out. Roughly 25.
It's a lot of trees.
A lot of them have been preventative. Like, it's dead. We're going to take it out now before it falls. That was after we had a tree.
Well, that's good to do because our dead dogwood that used to be out here, we were like, oh, we need to get that down. Like, we'll have it cut down soon, whatever. And we just didn't want to like spend the money. And then we had heavy wind one afternoon, and we came home, and there it was, uprooted and everything, just laying there.
Yeah, it had a big ball root too. My tree. And, like, the guys were like,
Can you stop picking down polish off of my table? It's disgusting.
The tree guys were like, we're not sure what we're going to do with this tree root. I was like, well, what do you mean? You're going to cut it up or take it or something? They're like,
Did you say route? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I meant root. But so anyhow, but the point being is that they showed up this morning at 7:30 when we had the tree down, and it was not an emergency because it was not like through a roof. It wasn't through, a car that whatever. It hit a car, but it wasn't on it. They show up at the chainsaw start at 7:15. I have to apologize to my neighbors.
Well, I think they're allowed to start at 7.
No, the ordinance is 8, but I mean, I'm not gonna.
I think ours is 7, 8 on weekends.
So I go greet them in my pajamas. I got a sweatshirt on and my pajama bottoms, trying to get Sean ready.
I mean,
for
truth be
school.
told, you're always in your pajama bottoms.
Well, they're comfortable, but I was like, so then we had to have the additional 5 pine trees, our last remaining 5, come out. They showed up early this morning and start, but this time they had to like wing themselves up into the tree, like climb it to cut the branches off first.
Right.
Yeah. So back to the tree.
It's fascinating to watch.
Yeah, it is. Back to the tree that fell. So I had to, because of course John, like all things, leaves the house. And he's like, you can take care of this. I was like, okay. Again, we didn't know the tree people were coming on that Tuesday, because I called Monday, which was a snow day. I figured they'd be at the end of the week. No. So they show up unannounced, but I do love them. Tuesday morning at 7:30. Can you move the cars out of the driveway?
Well, good thing you were home.
Yeah.
Why is there I don't understand not calling ahead of time.
Well, I think that 7:30 in the morning they figure, well,
Yeah,
someone's
what if
got
you
to
went
be
home? What if you left for work? I mean, like...
Well, I think that my tree guy knows me, the arborist. He's on speed dial, Bill. So he reminds me of Dad. So at any rate, they show up, move the cars out of the driveway. But the one that really needs to be moved is the Mustang that had branches laying on it, that the tree trunk missed but had branches. My husband never bothered to clean that fucker off. So for me to move the most important car out of the driveway, meaning it's the one by the tree that they got to get to.
They didn't help you with this?
No, they stood in the driveway and watched.
Oh, wow.
It's not their business to do it. I mean, I didn't ask. I'm sure if I asked, they would have helped. But they're standing there kind of like waiting for me. Not impatiently, but just like waiting. So then I put pressure on myself and I have to like scrape the back windshield off. We have like a good 11 inches of snow and with a little bit
like
of
a
ice.
half-ass, like enough just to get out of the driveway.
I did. And it slanted the windshield in the back, so I have to make it a little bigger. The front, I was like, so then I go to get in the car because I got to drive it out of the driveway. I have to crawl in the passenger side. It's a low riding car to begin with.
It is low.
The emergency brake, I don't know why, because it's not a stick. The emergency brake is on.
You always put the emergency brake on in the driveway when it's on a hill.
No, it's not on a hill. It's on the flat part of the...
Still, you do that.
Ridiculous.
We do it. Well, I'm on a hill, but yeah.
Well, he is not. It was on a flat part. So, but do you know how hard that emergency brake handle hurts when you hit your ass on it?
Oh.
And then I have to slide.
Why didn't you put it down first?
Because I didn't realize, because I wasn't paying attention. I was in such a hurry to get in there and get the car defrosted, and because I couldn't open the driver's side. So
I mean, if I had to crawl in from the passenger side and get in, I'm probably just fucked.
Well, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So talk about a full-on sweat. Not because it was necessarily warm out, but because I was like mortified, embarrassed. Like, I'm cleaning this thing off. I'm trying to hurry. The thing jams me in the ass. Then, and then to back it up
The thing
is where all the snow, this pile of snow from our driveway was kind of like behind the Mustang. Like half of the Mustang, if I back straight out, was going to nail the snow pile. So, and then there's a branch stuck like kind of underneath the car that I'm not aware of because I couldn't get in the driver's side. So I back up, I hit the snow bank, which was created by us. Then I pull forward and then try to back out again. And the car is a rear-wheel drive car, so it just starts spinning in the
And
snow.
no one came up to see if you could give you a hand.
No. The car is...
What the fuck?
I am mortified at this point because they're probably like, that damn broad doesn't know how to drive a car. So the wheels are spinning, and I'm cursing my husband because I'm so pissed off that he wasn't there to take care of this. So I finally just like gun it, floor it, and it like takes off.
Oh my God.
And
Because that's what you do.
it got the job done.
Got the job done.
It stopped the spinning of the tires, and it shot me out. And I hear this racket. I was like, oh my God, what is that? It was the branch underneath the car.
Oh.
So when John gets home, I tell him this story, and he goes, there was a branch. I didn't tell him about the branch. He goes, there was a branch underneath that car. What'd you do? I'm like, oh, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. It was there.
Right.
It made
Yeah.
It made a hell of a racket.
It probably did something.
So, I don't know. It's not leaking anything. So then I park the car and I get out. And I was like, I'm so sorry about that. And I do know how to drive, but it's a real wheel car in the snow. And the guys were just laughing. They're like, that's okay. And then I went inside and I was like, why didn't they help?
Yeah. That's my question.
But I didn't ask, so.
Well, so speaking of the car and making noise and running over things, so I left PT Joe's the other day, and I'm backing out of the driveway, and there's some fucktard parked behind him, like across from the driveway. They're often parked there. The entire street is open, but they park across from his driveway.
Is it the neighbor? Is it their car?
Yeah, it's a neighbor. It's one of the neighbors. So here I am, trying to turn my neck, right? And he's just worked on it for 45 minutes. I'm backing on the driveway, and I'm trying to look at this car. So then,
did you hit it?
No, but I backed up and like I couldn't turn the whole way to like look. So I was trying to be careful. I'm like, and I look forward again. I'm like, oh, I have enough room. I can just cut it now. Well, then I hit the curb. It made a terrible noise with the front end of my car, like going over,
Oh, and your car's kind of low.
My car's low, and I thought someone probably heard that and looked out to see if I hit the car behind me, which I did not hit the car behind me. But it chapped my ass because I was like, I wanted to go like yell, like, whose is this? I can't turn my head. Can you move this? And I had to stay in like the right lane the whole time too because it was really hard for me to like
my
because
God.
I couldn't turn to look to switch lanes. A couple of times I had to go over, but then like
this would mean that you're not eligible to drive. Like you really shouldn't be driving.
I could see in the rearview mirror there was nothing coming, so I double checked like this just to be sure, but I couldn't do the whole like.
So checking like this doesn't give you the same view as this does.
Well, so I stayed in the right lane because I'm like I can't be. Yeah, I can't. So
driving a vehicle. But you didn't nail the car.
Huh?
You didn't nail the car.
No. I just nailed the thing. Anyway, I need a steroid. I'm putting off. I need a steroid for my neck, but I'm not doing it.
Oh, because you want to drink while you're away.
Well, I mean, I don't like to but the lesser of two evils would be the ibuprofen.
Well,
so
that's not good for your stomach either.
Well, no, but a steroid is not good for like your whole body, and then it hops you up. I'm like,
hops you up.
I can't.
Well, it's probably just a cortisone shot.
It's like an oral steroid.
Oh.
And so, because that's when he was like, "Are you good with your doctor?" I'm like, "The fuck? Why? What's wrong with me?" And he's like, "No. Like I'm just thinking like maybe you get on a steroid." I'm like, no.
A little prednisone.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, okay, you want to drink? You want to have drink? I'm like, I want to have drinks. He goes, I want to have drinks.
He knows you.
So, yeah. I'm like, so what else can I do?
Ibuprofen.
So ibuprofen, like 400 milligrams 3 times a day.
Oh.
To get it. Last night I felt the best. I also had put some turmeric in there too. I put my turmeric capsules.
Do you have any muscle relaxers from anywhere?
Oh, that's a great idea. Right. I'll drink my face off. I have how many bottles of wine, but I don't like to take pills. And NSAIDs are really bad for you, like really bad for you.
I know.
So he was like, "What are you taking for it right now?" I'm like,
Nada.
"Alcohol." Like, I don't, which makes it worse. I'm like, nothing. And he's like, "Oh my god, you need to get the inflammation." That's when he's like, "Your shit's jacked up. Like you need
Your shit is
I'm like,
jacked
so we'll
up.
start with ibuprofen. So he told me to like do like through the weekend, like 400 milligrams every like breakfast, lunch, and dinner kind of thing,
with a meal.
and then see how I feel, and then like just go off of it, and like hopefully that helps. And then I agreed that when I come back, if that's not like if I'm still all like whatever
jacked up.
I'm gonna have to take the steroid.
Jacked up.
I'm jacked up. Yeah.
This is Megan.
It's awful. I had to get a little neck brace that's inside. I mean,
Oh God,
like,
put it on, please.
I'm not getting up. If Joe walks by, I'll have him bring
I wish it
out.
were like the funnel, like the dogs have to wear.
No, it's just.
I'm gonna
and
go get it. You gotta put it on.
I'm gonna go get it. It's over.
Where is it?
Over there on my spot somewhere. I'm to wear it sparingly in the evenings,
Aren't you
just to
wear it
like.
bed?
Well, because it's worse at night. Like from, holding my head up all day. It's fucking worse. So he's like, you're gonna. He goes, so the unpopular thing. This was last week. Is the unpopular opinions? You're gonna need a soft collar. And I looked at him. He's like, oh my god, your face. I'm like, I can only imagine what it. Right? I mean, the shit that comes out of my mouth and the stuff that
You're fucking
like
kidding
Joe
me.
the day is like, I can only imagine what he thinks like when you like the things you say to him. I forget what it was I said to him the other day. Anyway, so I had to get this. It's really I said
And she doesn't wear it.
so
she doesn't wear it.
I wear it sparingly at night. I do. In the
What does
evenings while I'm watching.
sparingly mean? Sparingly.
I put it on for half an hour while I'm watching television.
But what good does that do? That's like going to the gym for 15
It just,
minutes
it
once a
takes,
week.
He said sparingly. It takes the pressure off. I like that's nice. Make it a little tighter.
That's like those things they have a pillow
Like
that you can sleep like this on the plane.
Well, right,
for,
that's
that
what
it,
I said to him.
looks like it would
He's like,
hurt.
"How's that working?" I'm like, "It's nice." And he's like, "Does it work?" I'm like, "It makes my neck feel better." I'm like, "It's like the thing on the plane. It was kind of like hanging out, like just sort of."
It doesn't
resting
hurt your
on
neck.
it.
There's no stress. You can just gotta sleep with it like that.
It's nice. I have makeup on it now, but
I was gonna say it's probably got a lot of makeup.
but it's. I mean, it's like I'm like, oh, like take a little nappy nap.
I told John I'm just looking at this sweater that this was my St. Patrick's Day sweater, one of them, and he goes, "It looks like you're getting ready to go play tennis." I didn't really
Is it
think
called?
it was.
I mean, I like it.
I didn't really. Look
I know.
at the
I had on a
tennis.
cute spring shirt, but then I sat in it. and
Like
it did
this
not
reminds
pass
me
the
of
sit
like one of
test.
the Celtic knot things. This like
It's cable knit.
I know, but I like it, so fuck him.
I like it. Okay.
Speaking of clothing,
Speaking of clothing,
I was out and about last weekend. You know I don't like to go out. I
Oh,
don't like
the
to go
flower
out at
show.
night. I went to the flower show. Not only did Kelly go to the flower show once, Kelly went to the flower show twice. Within
Guess
a
how
matter
many
of 4
times
days.
I've been to the flower
Within
show?
a matter of 4 days, I went twice.
I saw the pictures online. It was lovely.
Oh, well, they have a whole thing.
You know why I can't go to the
They have
flower
a
show?
whole they have a whole half-hour special on TV where it's just the flower show.
Right. I
the
can
local
watch that,
station.
and I can watch it in the company of my own living room, in the luxury of my own living room, without people running into me and bumping into me, and they don't stink. I mean, all the things. I'm not catching an illness. I mean, like, don't put me in a fucking crowd.
So I go every year with
take this off.
our mom, and I don't mind it. But this year I got to go twice, and I wasn't real thrilled about it. But we went on Friday night. Something from my husband's work. My husband's work was his company was sponsoring it, and he was entertaining clients there, which was really nice because we had the entire flower show to like ourselves.
That's nice.
Not 3,000 people at once in this room. So we got to see some of it. We had hot hors d'oeuvres, but meanwhile, John and I never had any. We don't know where those went. And then there was a bar. So that was all well and fine. But I wore this brand new orange. I know it sounds frightful.
It was a really pretty dress.
Orange dress. And I'm going to tell you, I got it from Talbot's because everybody poo-poos Talbot, says it's for
I know
old ladies.
Talbot's. Talbot's has cute things. I have a
Says,
couple
says
blouses
it's for
upstairs
old
from
ladies.
Talbot's.
This dress, I'm telling you.
We had fun Christmas sweaters from Talbot's.
I never get
it's warm
compliments
out
on my
here.
clothes, and I'm not asking for compliments, but I never get them.
Really?
Okay?
I
Yeah.
do all the time.
Oh, well, that's you. So I don't know. So I never get them, and especially by strangers.
It's because you don't leave the house.
Well,
It's because you don't leave the house. That is why you're not around anyone to compliment you.
Even on my best days, when I would love to, the older you get, the less you want to fucking go out. So at any rate, let alone compliments on whatever I'm wearing or smelling like from random strangers. Sometimes perfume smells nice. Like I'll walk up to somebody and say, "Hey, you smell really good." Like I can smell. No, I don't have anything on. So this orange dress from Talbot's looks like it has
Wait,
lace.
hang on.
Oh, that's my phone. Jake's tree
I was like,
service.
what the fuck? Oh, they're calling to see if you want a spring cleanup. I thought Joe was like making noise or singing a song or something.
Oh, I thought it was aerator for a minute. I got confused. I'm like, oh my God, they went through the house.
Jake's Treaters, they called me yesterday to see if I want a spring cleanup.
We're going to have to talk about that because they didn't finish putting the mulch down. I called about it, took a picture and sent it to them, and they never came back. But back to my orange dress.
Okay,
I had random strangers walk up to me and comment on how much they liked my dress. Then this is how paranoid I am about things. I'm like, oh, maybe they really don't like it. Maybe it's like so...
Because I go to people all the time that look like shit and tell them how nice they look.
Maybe it's so ungodly bright. Like, well, I've done that to people, like, because I want to get a better look at something that I think is horrible. I'm like, oh, that's really nice. And I walk away. I'm like, what in the fuck is she thinking?
I can't even. I can't even reply to that.
I had, even John was like, wow, your dress is a big hit. It was just orange, wore some gold shoes.
It was a good spring orange, though, not
I
a
wore
fall orange.
No, it was bright. I have to wear bright. I can't wear the brownish orange because it makes me look dead. But I wore it because we're going to the flower show and it's all about spring. Some people had dresses on with flowers on it. Somebody from John's office was dressed in pink khakis. A guy, it was really cute, very preppy. Pink khakis, white shirt, and a Kelly green jacket. Very springy.
Very springy and preppy.
So anyhow, so we had a good time and my dress was a big hit. And this girl, probably like, she looked to be a teenager, came up with her mom and she's like, I just want to tell you.
Maybe she just want to get a better look at you.
Maybe she did. She did say, oh my God, walk away and go, that dress is fucking potato sack. She goes, I really like your dress. It's so pretty. I just want to tell you that. I said, oh, thanks. I said, you know where I got it? I got it at Talbot's. And I know everybody thinks Talbot's is all matronly, but this dress is from there. Go get yourself one. Runs a little big, I
don't
said.
think it's matronly. I mean, it's mature, I think. Like, they don't have outfits you wear into the bar to hook up in.
Right. Well, it's not Abercrombie and Finch, for God's sake.
You're not wearing like Hoochie Mama stuff from the
no.
Talbots.
So, but you
Hoochie
should
Mama.
You should check this dress out if anybody is looking for a fun, festive dress for some spring or even summer. It's lightweight. It's really cute. But even though I bought square heels that were low, square, fat, low heel with a little cushion in it,
It didn't help your bunion.
Fucking feet. No, it was the bottom of my feet from standing on concrete for 3.5 hours. Even John's feet in his dress shoes. We leave and we're like walking down the sidewalk on Arch Street and Market. I'm like, oh, my feet. If it wouldn't have been so cold, I would have taken my shoes off and walked because the cold.
Well, when you're standing on concrete for hours like that, that's what.
But it hurt so bad, and I'm like, John, can you please go get the car and I'll just wait here. Because my feet hurt too. I'm not going to get the car while you wait here.
Right, go fuck yourself.
So, yeah. So that was a good time though. But the feet hurt. I mean, it's not. You know, I've been known to throw shoes out after wearing them once, and I did walk home barefoot from that Christmas party at the convention center. No,
You walked down the streets of Philadelphia in bare feet.
I did. He had a Christmas.
I mean, I've done that in State College, but that's State College.
No, this is how bad my fucking feet
And
hurt.
then Joe washed my feet. He wouldn't let me go to bed. He wouldn't let me get into bed.
Well, rightly so.
He's like, sit here.
Rightly
Wash my feet up before I got into
rightly
bed.
so. No, so Christmas party, probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago at the Constitution Center, marble floors or concrete or whatever. I think they're marble. For that was 5 hours. We left. We got outside the door. This was before Uber. John got a taxi. I took my shoes off as we're waiting for the taxi. I walk over and drop them in the big garbage can at the front of the
I don't care how bad my feet
Center.
hurt. I'm not walking down the street of Philadelphia with my fucking bare feet.
And I had pantyhose. What do you call them? I hate
nylons.
Nylons, yeah. I had nylons on because, of course, it's the middle of winter.
Nylons. Oh, that would keep you fucking warm.
I walked.
Fucking nylons.
I threw those shoes off. John goes, what are you doing? I said, I am never wearing those shoes again. I am never wearing them again. And they were brand new. I'm like, they hurt my feet so bad. I'm never wearing them again. So then I walked to the taxi in my bare stocking feet. John, we get in the taxi and John goes, you really look like a hooker. You look like a lady of the night.
Speaking of hooker, I learned a new word for hooker. I learned a new word for whore.
Oh, you whore.
I prefer whore, but so Joe and I are watching, and I think it was Aunt Bonnie that recommended this. A few people I think have recommended this. Father Brown on BritBox.
Oh, I'll have to watch. I don't know BritBox.
Well, we watched Shetland, this current season of Shetland.
Every time you say Shetland, I want to say Shetland pony.
That's where the ponies come from. And so it's only like 6 episodes. So we finished that. Like, okay, we need something else. We're paying for BritBox, so let's watch something else. So Father Brown, and it's considered a cozy mystery. I love it. It's like, think like Murder, She Wrote.
The Brits would call it a cozy mystery.
That's how it says on the TV. But like the 1950s in England. And Mr. Weasley, the character that plays Mr. Weasley, the guy who plays him, not the character, the actor who plays Mr. Weasley in Harry Potter, it's him. And I just love Mr. Weasley. And it's like the same kind of like...
Is he like absent-minded in that too?
Well, no, he's helps solve mysteries.
Okay.
So it's like Murder, She Wrote, but then this cute little, like, Kemberford, I think it's called, like, cute little village, and, you know. Anyway, so my what did Joe call it? My BritBox slang. I learned new words this week. Ponce, which can mean a pimp.
Oh.
It can be a nasty homophobic word.
Oh.
Or it can mean like showing off.
Wow, we have just gone like this on that spectrum for that word. I mean,
Someone who's showy or flashy is what they mean.
Right, but
I guess, but in a bad way.
Right, but that's a wide
Well, that's
range
what I was
of
saying.
meaning.
So I wrote
That's a
it all
wide
down.
range.
But slattern, so I looked up slattern.
What is slattern?
Whore.
I don't like
Somebody
it.
who receives payment or trade for
Sex?
sexual activities. Yes.
I don't like.
Wait, what else do I have?
How do you
Hang on.
say that?
Slattern.
I don't like slattern.
I have a few more.
Can't you just say whore? There's nothing better than saying whore.
I like whore. Cobblers, rubbish
shoe.
or nonsense.
Rubbish.
That's
You
cobblers.
knew what a cobbler was.
I
Isn't
know
it the shoe person?
cobblers means rubbish or nonsense.
Oh, I thought it
Not a cobbler. Cobblers. Cobblers means like bullshit. Like
Oh, that's
nonsense.
cobblers.
Cobblers, rubbish, nonsense.
I like rubbish better.
What else? Let me see.
I like
Slattern.
rubbish better.
Cobblers, ponce.
I mean, if you're gonna call somebody a whore, call them a whore. Call them a crack whore. But the other word isn't cutting it. You don't get as much out of it. You don't get as much out
You
of
don't
it.
get as much out of it. Let me see if I have anything else on whores. Speaking of which,
We actually had to stop saying crack whore around the house when my youngest son was learning to talk because I could have him go to school and rip off the swears that we say in our house, like
but
fuck
crack
you.
whore, you can't come out with that.
Crack whore,
No.
I can't. Like, I need to have a really good
Right?
reason why someone's saying crack whore. So I can't. He's not allowed to.
I was after school one day babysitting him after my school, and he didn't really talk a whole lot. And I was on the phone. I remember I was talking to my friend, and I was talking about one of the parents at school who actually was a crack whore. And all of a sudden he comes, he like sits up and looks at me. He's like, crack whore. I'm like, oh fuck. So I started singing Jimmy Crack Corn, like to get him off the scent of crack whore.
Right.
And he's like, he put his hand up at me to stop. But then he didn't say crack whore again. So I was like, Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. And all I could think of was to go with whore, like Jimmy Crack Corn, like crack whore. Like I just like, so I went with Jimmy Crack Corn.
Good thinking.
And he didn't say it again, right?
Yeah.
But
That's the thing. Like, you can't. Like, can you imagine if we called somebody in his class a crack whore, and the school calls me when he's like 7? I don't know where he learned that word. I mean, how do you explain that?
I don't know.
Because it's not. I mean, it's not
My
a nice
kindergartners
word.
knew what it was.
I know, but it's not a nice word. Like, neither are the other swears. But it's easier to reconcile saying "fuck" than
Crack whore. Okay.
your mom is a crack whore.
Oh my God.
Can you?
Okay, switching,
Can you imagine?
switching directions.
Wait, can you imagine if he gets pissed like he does and looks at one of his teachers and goes, "You're a crack whore"?
Well, I don't think crack whore is not in his vocabulary these days.
No, thank God.
Dickhead sometimes.
I said, where did you learn that? Because I don't think I say that
well,
at home.
Joe calls the fucktard behind his dickhead sometimes.
Well, John has used it, but he told me he learned it on the bus.
Well, good. He didn't throw Joe under the bus for that.
So
That's
wait,
good.
but do you really learn swears on the bus? Like, everybody gives the bus a bad rap.
Well, now aren't they
learn-
all with the things on? I learned all kinds of things on the bus. Are you
Did
kidding
you?
me?
I didn't
Yeah.
learn the swears on the bus.
I think it's why so many people don't have our generation. That's why the bus line looks like it did. It does. When we went to school, no one dropped their fucking kids off. We drove
No.
ourselves. We walked. We got the bus. Now, the goddamn bus line, because our generation's like, fuck that, I'm not putting my kids on the bus.
because they're gonna learn what a crack whore is.
Why did a kid pass out condoms on the bus?
Well, I mean, at least
Right?
he's being safe.
I was in like eighth grade, like
Oh,
whatever.
I thought you meant one of your
So I
students.
had this condom. I mean, I knew what it was, but I'm like, what do I do with it? So I just like hid it in my desk drawer, and things weren't really hidden in our house. So when Mom found that,
What are you doing with this?
yeah. I mean, that did not go over well. I'm like, they passed it out on the bus. I don't know if she believed me or not, but here I am at 47 to tell you that somebody passed them out on the bus. And so, I mean, because you can't be the uncool kid that's like, no thanks. You just take one. I mean, because it was like, I guess, I don't know.
Was it for health class? Like, didn't you get like a bunch? Like, weren't they doing that in health class
No,
for
we
a
didn't
while?
pass them out in health class. I like 9th through 12th grade, we all rode the bus together. Junior high was a little bit young for that, but I swear to God, I was like 8th grade. I don't know.
I mean, I
Look,
really enjoyed the bus, and I didn't learn bad things, but I enjoyed the bus.
I mean, I had friends on the bus, so I don't know.
Except for the fucking late bus, because the late bus stopped. There
I
were
never
like
took
2
the
late
late bus.
Oh my God! After field hockey, it'd be like 7:30 until I rolled in the house.
I used to get on my friend's bus and go home with her, and then like, cause you're supposed to have a note, but the bus driver kind of like knew me or whatever. I'm like, just let me on. It's a few streets over, whatever. We rode totally different school buses. So then I get there, I'm like, I have to call Dad at work. I'm like, Dad, I'm at Jessica's. You have to come get me. He's, God damn it! Why are you there? I'm like, because I didn't want to. I felt like going home with her. It's more fun than going home by myself. Studying my homework, watching Guiding Light. I went home with her and watched Guiding Light.
One time I got locked out of the house. I sat on Sandy, our dog. I sat on her doghouse roof. It was flat.
Tracy used
with
to
the
tear the
dog.
screens apart.
What?
Tracy used to cut the screen somehow. She would cut the screen and open the
The
You
hinges.
remember Dad and Mom like freaking out because all the fucking screens had holes in them?
But I thought that's just because you opened them to smoke out them.
No, we opened them from the inside to smoke out. We didn't open the screen to smoke out. Why would we fuck the screen up to smoke in the bedroom? Why?
I don't know.
She broke the screen open on the sides to open the little hinge thingies
Right.
to pop the screen out to crawl through the window.
But how was the
I
window
was
not
never
locked?
that agile.
How was it not locked? The window.
Well,
Like, when
they
you
locked
popped
them
it-
now because now we have the news on and cable TV and the internet to tell us that it's very dangerous to leave your bedroom windows open or leave first story windows. Like our windows are
Locked and
censored. Yeah,
censored.
so like someone tried to break in for our first floor, or second floor actually. All of our windows are censored.
It's interesting because you're not in Kansas anymore. So here in the big city, the city mice, they tell you to lock your windows because of human beings and
I love
burglars
my mom and
coming
dad's
in.
too.
Well, then
I
you're
watch real live TV.
You're out in the
real live like mystery TV and Dateline and shit.
and then when you're out in the country, like we were in Tennessee last year, there are signs about locking the windows, not for burglars or kidnappers or whatever, for the bears. To lock
bears.
them for the bears.
For the bears.
Lock doors and windows because of bears.
Because of bears. Safety
Can you
first.
imagine? Can you imagine?
I mean, the squirrels here cling to the screen, so I can only imagine what a bear would do. I mean, we have a screen in the kitchen that's decimated from the fucking squirrels.
Oh my God, I almost bought you this squirrel picture. It was an actual photograph. It was so cute at the flower show. And then I'm like, I'm not spending the money on it because she's not going to frame it and hang it.
Well, we're out of wall space, which is part of the problem.
But you hate squirrels. It's not like I'm buying
It's
you
a
something.
love-hate relationship. I want to love them, but I hate them.
It's actually a chipmunk because that is what ended up in the house.
I can't talk about the chipmunk. Let's switch gears. Did you hear there's a new series, a new like 9-part series about JFK Jr.?
Oh yeah,
So,
Carolyn.
well,
Is it called Love Story? I've
Daryl
heard
Hannah.
everybody-
Daryl Hannah is in a fucking uproar
Tizzy?
about it. Her panties are in a serious bunch because
She has not aged well.
So apparently, hang on. Did she take my packages? I can't take it again. She didn't take them today. Does she have a bag in her hand?
I can't see. She has got something in her hand.
Hey Joe, if you can you check to make sure she took the packages? If you can hear me, I don't know where he is.
Do you want me to go check?
Hello?
Wait, what's she got?
I don't know because she didn't take. No one took them yesterday.
Let me go look.
She has mail in her hands. Sorry, folks. I have to yell for the mail lady. She didn't take the outgoing mail yesterday, so she didn't take it today. He or she. Did he check?
Are they gone? Yeah,
Oh,
they're gone.
super. Okay. Sorry.
She did her job.
I needed her to take those because now they're a day late. Anyway. Oh yeah. So Daryl Hannah said that the way that she was portrayed in this,
I've got to watch this.
she's fucking miffed because she said that she was not. The way that she's portrayed is awful and just completely untrue.
I've got to watch this now. Just to...
She said that she's portrayed as whiny and obnoxious, which she was not, and she said that she's portrayed as like doing cocaine off of like a Kennedy family heirloom, and she like wild like cocaine fueled
Binge.
parties, and she said I've never done cocaine in my life, let alone I've never desecrated a family heirloom, like I've never like yeah. So she's Ryan, what's his name, did it? Ryan Murphy did it. He's the one that does American Horror Story, I think, right? Isn't that Ryan Murphy?
I don't know.
And he also he did the serial killer one about Dahmer, and he did another one.
Here's the thing, folks. The JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bassett.
Right. So,
Bassett. It's called Love Story.
and then she was really, sorry, Daryl Hannah said she was really like, they portray her as being like nasty towards Carolyn Bassett, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
Here's the thing, folks. It's a drama. It is not real
yeah,
life.
but that's kind of slanderous.
It is based. I'm not saying Daryl Hannah shouldn't be upset. She should, but I'm saying in general, when you sit to watch this, it is based loosely on some truth. folks.
Well, they could have called her for an interview. I mean, they wanted to make it
Right.
scandalous. Look, I'd be suing.
Well, who knows? She has
You
not
want to
aged.
portray me as a fucking
How
asshole?
old is she? She's 60-something. I don't think she's aged so well.
No.
Oh, and
I wanted to be
speaking
her when I was younger, though. I saw her in Splash, and I was like,
as
like
the mermaid.
like a little crush on her. And I'm like,
didn't-
I want to be Daryl Hannah.
Who didn't want to be a
I
mermaid?
wanted the hair. I wanted to be the mermaid.
Here's,
I wanted all the things.
Here's the thing. So, about John F. Kennedy Jr., the newest thing, the newest meme all over the interwebs is people with long blonde hair flipping it around and smoking. And I was like, why am I seeing so much of this?
I've not
What in
seen
the
any of this. What the fuck
is
are you
this?
talking about?
Everybody's imitating Carolyn Bessette.
She smoked?
Yeah.
I mean, who didn't?
But she's got like the white shirt on, the minimal makeup. Everybody's doing the Carolyn right now, and they got the long hair. I mean, they're impersonating her, but kind of at the same time making fun of it. But yeah, that's what the
I've not
what
seen
the
any
new,
of this.
that's what the new thing is.
Okay.
Well, I don't have blonde hair, so
Back to Splash, the movie Splash, right? I love that movie. Tom Hanks, right? So Tom Hanks is, he is somehow related to Abraham Lincoln, like down the line, and he's going to play him in a new movie.
wait, didn't he do a genealogy? Did he do a
So it
genealogy?
must be a genealogy thing, yeah.
Wait, and didn't somebody already play Abraham Lincoln? Like who was
I mean,
it?
I think like 5,000 people have played Abraham Lincoln.
But Daniel Day-Lewis played him, and he did it really well. Like he looked like him.
I don't know what to tell you.
I've got to look this up. I'm pretty sure Daniel Day-Lewis.
Also, speaking of Tom Hanks, he has a son, Chet.
Looks
I think
just
his
like
name.
him.
No, that's the other one. He was in a season of Dexter. The other son, Chet, as of last week anyway, was stuck in Colombia without his passport, like stuck there. And he's like, I'm an American citizen, please let me out. So I don't really know.
How
I'm
did
not
he
looking
get
for an
stuck
update
there?
on that. I guess he went there. I'm unclear exactly on how he got there.
And why? Where's his passport? Like
I
you
don't
need a
know.
passport to get in.
I don't know. Is that Daniel Day-Lewis?
It is. It's a bad.
Oh God.
It's a bad look. I'm looking
Speaking
up his
of not
movies.
aging well. Are you sure it wasn't like a Lincoln like vampire something movie or something?
No, right there, Lincoln,
Oh,
2012.
okay. Well,
Daniel Day-Lewis played Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, in the movie Lincoln.
Well, now it's 2026, and Tom Hanks is going
It's
to
a
be.
Steven Spielberg directed historical drama starring Daniel Day-Lewis as Abraham Lincoln. Just letting you know.
All right. Well, Tom Hanks is about to be.
Oh,
in one.
Tommy Lee Jones was in it too.
What happened to him? Like, where is
Didn't he die?
Tommy Lee Jones died. Did he? Oh no. Wait, did he? Oh yeah, I think he did die. I was thinking of somebody else. He's dead. Is he not dead?
No, he's not dead.
He's
Thank
still
God.
alive. Okay, I'm thinking
It's
of
somebody else.
Wait, scroll back. Let me see if he. Who was I thinking? No.
Where's James Spader been?
Speaking of not aging well, who am I thinking of? Fuck, I can't think.
There is somebody that looks like Tommy Lee Jones, and I can't. The name is escaping me right now.
Anyway, there's somebody else who's in a movie with several movies with Tommy Lee Jones, and I can't think of his name. It's making me nuts. Anyway,
I know. I like Tommy Lee Jones. And the other, James Spader, let me digress here for a minute. Speaking of James Spader.
this is the 40th anniversary of Pretty in Pink.
I know, I feel so old.
I think they're going to air it like at the movie theater again or
Blaine.
something.
His name was Blaine.
He always played a douchebag.
Yeah, he did. And even in Blacklist, he wasn't so much of a douchebag, but he was like hardcore, like,
I have trouble like because in my mind when I picture him like in Pretty in Pink.
no. And meanwhile, in
And I
Blacklist,
can't
he had like no hair. So.
Wrap my mind around the older,
But
the older
best,
version.
The best show, not movie, the best show that James Spader was ever in was that fucking one with William
Boston, whatever.
Boston Legal with William Shatner. Oh my God, that makes me laugh.
I never got into it.
We've got repeats of everything else on the TV. Why can't we have?
Well, maybe
why
it
can't
is
we have
on.
Boston Legal?
Oh my God, they're
No.
remaking Little House on the Prairie. Speaking of repeats, the fuck? Hang on. I think
Who
it's
is-
airing on Netflix,
who
and
is
I'm
starring-
fucking hostile
I've gotta
about
look
it.
at this.
I am
Who's-
fucking hostile about
Who's
it.
starring in this?
I don't recognize the names. And I thought it was
Why?
bullshit. I'm like, they're not
Why?
remaking. Why would you make Little House? Play the fucking reruns. Play the reruns. I'll watch it. Sometimes when I'm scrolling through the TV, which is not often during the day, I stop at Little House on the Prairie.
You're like Dad. Dad, every once in a while, will scroll along. There's Gunsmoke. What are you watching?
Also, I'll stop at the Waltons. I like it.
You know what? They're gonna redo the Waltons next. What is
Maybe
wrong?
they already did.
No, but what is wrong? Like these things are
Why
classics.
can't they just
Don't
redo
redo
Little House
it.
on the Prairie?
Don't redo it. No, why?
It's based on the books, loosely, whatever. A little more drama thrown in. So what's her name that played Laura Ingalls?
Melissa Gilbert.
Melissa Gilbert. So she has a whole like, I think it's called like One Prairie or something. She's like a whole line, like the website, and she makes like current day like prairie stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like bohemian type dresses, but are kind of like prairie-ish. I mean, I don't know that I would wear it. It's some cute stuff.
Are you gonna wear a
Like,
bonnet? You're gonna wear a bonnet?
Think kind of like some of the shit that what's her name Dutton wore on Yellowstone. Like some of the dresses that she wore that were kind of like
bohemian flowy.
yeah, like it's kind of like that.
Oh yeah, on the Today Show, Netflix renews Little House on the Prairie reboot for season 2 though, but it's for season 2. There's already
It's been
season
out.
1.
Like it's out. Like I can't even. I'm so fucking hostile about this. I can't even.
Mom threw away my books.
Well, I had them then. I don't know where they are.
They got thrown out. Really,
I
who's
read
reading them
all.
again?
Oh, I read 4 books in the past month.
Netflix, it's a slate. Little House on the Prairie will anchor Netflix slate of warm, emotionally grounded storytelling.
So then I have the ones where like Pa gets shot or Ma goes through the change.
As a tale of connection and optimism, Little House on the Prairie joins series like Virginia,
Mary burns the
Virgin
barn
River,
down.
Gilmore Girls. Oh God, why?
There's a new Gilmore Girls reunion something too I was reading about. Joe and I have to get back to that, but I have to slow my rage down.
Didn't you already watch all of it?
We didn't finish it. No. We have like another season and a half, I think. We have a season or 2 left to go.
Are you kidding me?
But right now we're doing Father Brown because it's just feel good. The world right now is just so heavy and awful and blah blah blah. And my neck hurts at the end of the day. Worse.
It's all jacked up.
Right. So I just turn my head ever so slightly to look at the TV. Like just a little
Why
bit.
don't you change your TV spot so you don't have to like crane your neck?
I don't crane it.
Dear God. How about
let
our
me
lunch
see.
the other day? They really outdid themselves.
They did. We went to White Dog. It's a local place, right?
It's very good.
Usually, like, so every time my mom's here, like for Kelly's birthday, like she'll take the two
And
of
your
us.
birthday.
And my birthday.
Combine
but,
them.
like, we already did mine. It was a month ago. Anyway, she'll take us as a combined birthday. So normally we get like some like shit little dessert, you know, like, oh, because I put in the reservation as a birthday, because it is, and why not? I always put that in, because you never know. You might get a little freebie. Often you get a free drink or a free whatever. So usually we get like a little dessert. It's like a sorbet or some shit. I'm
Right.
like, well, fuck the sorbet.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not here for the free sorbet. Fuck that. But, you know, so whatever. So, after we fucking order, they came out with a charcuterie board. I mean, that fucking thing, it was huge.
It's bigger than the charcuterie
We did not
board
even finish it.
that you could order. It had more food on it, and it was bigger.
It had 2, like, good sized chunks of cheese. It had 3 large pieces of, like a lunch meat style ham with, like, peppercorns and something else in it. That was good. It had a couple of those stuff, like the peppers
there were like
that I like.
3 of everything.
With the provolone and the prosciutto.
Deep fried pickles.
A little sourdough.
Some
The sourdough
almonds.
was meh. The almonds were really good.
Yeah.
Some golden raisins. I didn't eat those. A
Yeah.
couple of grapes, which we contemplated whether or
And
not.
apple slices. I ate those.
We were
did
worried
contemplate
that
whether they were
the grapes may not have been washed.
I ate them anyhow.
And what did I say to you?
I don't know.
You'll know in a few hours.
Yeah. Well, they were washed because I wasn't
I
running.
had a
the
really
bathroom.
good Bloody Mary.
Oh my God, it
It
did
was
taste
so
good.
good. It was so good.
But it would have made me go to sleep. Didn't you get it spicy?
Yeah, so I couldn't think of Maker's Mark. Like, what kind of vodka do you want? I froze, and all I got there was Grey Goose. But I knew I didn't want Grey Goose. And I'm like, what do you have? And then I said, what's your house? What's your house? And so then he came back with whatever that I never heard of. And I'm like, I mean, it can't be that bad, right? I mean, it's
cheaper.
It's White Dog. So he's like, we have the same one, but it's infused with jalapeno. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a nice little kick. It was very good. The olives though were disappointing on the thing. The olives on the thing, they were like, I only ate the one. And the other 2 were like bruised looking.
Mom's look good.
Yeah, they looked good until I got them like on the thing. I looked like, nah, fuck that. I'm not eating those.
I was so
but also
stuffed.
I wanted more on there. Like when we got the charcuterie, that was better. I almost took the pepperoni off of there and like put it on my drink.
Yeah,
It's like
when I order,
I want a snack on top of my drink.
if
when
I'm ordering a Bloody Mary, because that's really the only drink that I like, I fucking want a salad on top of it.
I usually get sometimes they just do it because they're nice. And I tip them well first round. With the extra olives and my blue cheese stuffed olives in my martini.
Oh, the martini. Okay.
Yeah, and because I want a snack. We were at my friend's house. We were at Michael's one night, and he was like, he did like little picks or whatever for the olives. I'm like, this won't do, whatever. So he came out with like, what was it? Something for nuts maybe or something. It was like some kind of like a spear. Like
I was gonna say like a shish kebab.
Not a shish kebab. I forget what it was, but I was like, oh my God. Like laid like nicely like across, like a cross. Like the thing was huge. I'm like, now that. And I just bought myself some new martini sticks. I have really cute ones they're plastic with a little martini head at the end. But then I also saw some other ones so I used a little of my birthday cashola to get a new set. I think they're bigger to put all the olives.
Well, you can put like a whole jar of olives on them then.
But a Bloody Mary, like I want a meal on it. When Joe and I were in Massachusetts over the summer, we were in Cape Cod, and you could build your own. And I had a fucking lobster tail on there, and like pepperoni, and I don't even know. It was like you could just like a buffet of like Bloody Mary.
I
things
want
you could get.
a Bloody Mary with a salad. Because that's the only way I'm getting my vegetables
like
that day.
Spicy green beans, fuck the celery stalk, and some fucking olives.
No,
I have any
I'll
time.
eat the celery stalk that's been
I like
in
the
there.
spicy green bean. Now I want a Bloody Mary. God damn it.
I know, they're so salty and good. It doesn't even need to have the alcohol in it for me.
My fingers were so swollen that night. I took my rings
I know.
off when I came home.
People are like, oh, well, why don't you just drink V8? No, I'm not drinking
I
V8.
want
I don't like
V8.
tomato juice. I want
First
a
of
Bloody
all, I
Mary.
want to catch a fucking buzz from it. That's one.
Well,
Two, I want to fucking
Hurry up, I'm
snack
losing
on
my
it.
buzz.
Right? Hurry up, I'm losing my buzz.
wait, the horseradish.
I have vodka in the freezer. Oh my God, the horseradish, it was so good too.
That's what was in it.
I have vodka in the freezer specifically for
Wow.
Bloody Marys. It's absolute pepper. It's like pepper infused, whatever.
Oh.
I mean, vodka doesn't go bad in the freezer, right? It's been there for been there like a decade. It's been there, I think, since I moved the fuck in here. So.
My old 80-some-year-old neighbor, when we lived in our old house, she used to have vodka. She had Absolute in the freezer nonstop. Or Grey Goose. Actually, she drank the Grey Goose.
It's too full. Our freezers. Well, also we get the big. I'm not fucking around. We get the big bottle.
Yeah,
get the big bottle.
That's all she had in the freezer. And some ice cubes for a drink.
We get the big bottles. It's more cost effective.
Yeah.
So I really drink a lot of hard alcohol. Speaking of drinking and being drunk,
says you.
Right, says me. What's his name? Shia LaBeouf. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see this?
Yeah.
He got arrested, I think, twice in New Orleans.
Didn't he assault somebody too? It was drunken.
He was drunk. It was during Mardi Gras. He was drunk. And then I read something the other day, because I believe it happened 2 different times. Like he got in trouble again. And he said it was because some guy was feeling up his leg. And he's like, if that makes me homophobic, then whatever. I mean, can't you just look at the person and say, I'm sorry, I don't swing that way. Or I'm sorry.
Or don't touch me.
Please don't touch my leg. Why do you have to swing at them? That makes him the asshole. He's the one who's arrested. He swung at them.
Right.
You don't swing.
But you shouldn't touch people. And it might not even have been anything with come on or anything. Maybe he's just like, this is somebody famous. Let me touch them.
I don't know. I'm a toucher. Like, I'll go with somebody, I'm like, oh my God, I love your dress. I got a dirty face from a lady one time. I walked by and I leaned down like, oh my God, I love your blouse.
And you touched her.
And I did. And she gave the whole table gave me the dirty face. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm going to walk away now.
The dirty. Did you say, okay, I'm going to walk away now?
I was just like, okay, sorry to interrupt, and like moved on. I mean, I had a few drinks, whatever. I mean, I meant no harm. I was flattering her.
You're probably like,
some people
in
don't
her face.
mind. If somebody else is like a fellow toucher, that sounds awful. They don't like. They're like, because other people have done it to me. Like, oh my God, I love your sweater. Like, oh my gosh, your necklace is so pretty.
It depends on
like,
who's touching me.
Well, right. I mean, if there's some creeper, I'm not some creeper. But I don't know. He got a bad vibe, and he swung at him. So I mean, look.
Speaking of.
But he got arrested twice. But he's the one that's like an asshole because
right.
You can't just go around swinging. As much as I might like to sometimes.
I think Shia LaBeouf has some problems anyhow. Like, this is not the first time.
Well, they showed him in the street, like, annihilated.
Yeah, this is
like
not
his shirt off. I mean, like...
No, but this isn't the first time he's been arrested for public drunkenness or something like that.
He was like a... What was he in, like, the Terminator movie or something?
He was in something with Indiana Jones.
So he was like a child star. And they all fucked up
Originally,
now because that's what happens to them, I guess.
Two things. Speaking of child stars...
You're going to take that fucking nail polish. You're going to throw it the fuck away when you're done. That's disgusting. Put it on the paper towel. I'm not touching it. Put it on the paper towel.
My gel paper, so my gel nails, they don't last. Oh, be quiet. So, speaking of Little House on the Prairie, this reminded me that the Brady Bunch house, the actual split-level house, went up for sale. And it is, they can't take it down. Whoever bought it, it's like a historical, California made it a historical and cultural significant something, so it can't be taken down, but somebody did buy it.
Fascinating. I saw something pop up about it, but I wasn't paying attention.
I would love to be inside of that. Like, go take a look. Like the inside.
I read a scathing article the other day about the lady who played Terry.
Who's Terry?
After Susanna Summers went off the show.
Oh,
She played a
Three's
nurse,
Company?
Terry? Yeah, Three.
Okay,
sorry,
that has
sorry.
nothing to
sorry,
do with the
sorry.
Brady Bunch.
I know. 70s synapses firing in my mind. Yeah, sorry. 70s TV took me to Three's Company.
Suzanne Summers and John Ritter. And
So John Ritter, it came out that he was making like a ton of more money than the other characters. And so Suzanne Summers got pissed because she wasn't making enough, so she went bye-bye.
yeah, I remember that.
And then they brought on Terry, and she said
other
it was
blonde.
a toxic environment. She went on, she did the show, but she wasn't out of her contract, and they would not let her out. They wouldn't let her out of it. So it was the worst 3 years of her life.
Why? I've heard
'Cause she
only nice
wanted-
things about John Ritter.
I don't think it was so much him. It was just, I don't know. Like she hated it, and she didn't want to be there, and she was not. They would not allow her out of her contract.
Who played Janet,
I forget her name.
the dark-haired girl? Now, speaking of getting
They have Mrs. Roper days. Do you know
oh
that?
my God, yes.
I'm gonna have to do
How do you
this.
say it? Kafkan? Her Kafkan?
Kafkan, yeah, Kaftan. Kaftan.
It's spelled differently than you say it.
I want a fucking flowered muumuu, and I want to go out with some fucking jewelry on, and I want to be Mrs. Roper. Like if I in the 70s, I would have been.
You don't
her.
have to work too hard.
I do wear a lot of oversized clothes. And
No, I meant because you
jewelry.
have your cozy lounger. That like made me
cozy
think
lounger.
of it. Her cozy lounger.
It's
for
not
winter.
floral. If
No,
they
but
had a
for
floral
winter.
one, I get it.
Mrs. Roper.
Kaftan.
They do have
If you
Mrs.
look that
Roper.
up, now it's gonna make me nuts.
They do have Mrs. Roper days.
They have like it's like a bar crawl.
Yeah.
Who's gonna do this?
Did they
with
wear
me?
the red wig?
Who wants to do this with me?
Did they wear the red like curly wig?
I think so, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't like wigs. They make me
Who?
sweat.
Did what's his name?
Don Knotts is still alive.
Yeah, but did he play the husband or did he play a different neighbor in that show?
Mr.
Roper.
The original Mr. Roper, right? Mr. Roper. Was that also Mr. Roper? Was his cousin or something?
That's
Or his
what I don't
brother?
know. I don't know if
Weren't they both Mr. Roper? But the original Roper with the wife.
yeah, I don't know if Don
Hey, look this
Don
up. I
Knotts
don't
like
remember.
substituted in. I'm looking at Mr. Roper. Oh no, Mr. Roper was played by Norman Fell.
Okay, then who did Don Knotts play?
Um,
Well, look up Don Knotts. Who did Don Knotts play?
I'm about to.
Excuse me. I mean, he was in like a lot of stuff over his lifetime. So
Wait, I'm looking. So Don Knotts.
you're not going to find that easily because you need to look up
Mother.
like Don Knotts.
I'm about to.
Three's Company.
He played in Andy Griffith.
He played in a lot of stuff. Where are we? Oh, we're after an hour. We're gonna have to wrap this up
Don
soon.
Knotts Three's Company. I
Does
can't.
it just come up at the top? Just click on it at the top.
Oh, I
for
didn't
Christ's
see
sake.
it. Oh my
You've
God.
never fucking Googled before.
He's still alive. Oh no, he died February 2006.
Oh, he did? I thought he was still alive. Christ, scratch that. Otherwise, he'd be like 110.
He was from
probably.
Morgantown, West Virginia. Was Don Knotts the landlord in 1970?
Mr. Furley.
Mr.
That's
Furley.
it. Mr. Furley.
The landlord, Mr. Furley.
Right. So Mr. Roper was the landlord, and then Mr. Furley.
Furley came in.
God, and those of you at home yelling at us, Mr. Furley, Mr. Furley. I know. Thank you.
Thank you.
But we own the luxury of hearing you.
Wait, the other thing, speaking of people getting in trouble, movie stars, Britney Spears, that train wreck keeps going.
She is a train wreck.
She got arrested for a DUI the other day in Ventura, California, and they put her in jail, but then she was out. I don't know how or why, but they arrested her for drunk driving. Obviously,
mean
she
to
was
laugh. I
under
don't
the
mean to laugh.
influence. And then she was
I
in
think she's
jail
under the
overnight.
influence like a lot.
Oh yeah, for it said DUI for both alcohol and drugs.
Oh God.
Poor Britney. And then her publicist, I didn't even know she still had a publicist. That publicist needs to be doing a fucking better job. But
That publicist should be fucking smacked hard.
yeah, I
on his
mean,
spit.
but she's not under the, control of her parents anymore or anybody
maybe
for
she
that
ought to
matter.
be though.
Well,
I mean,
but
come on.
see, this is where I go with this. She is 40-some years old. She wants to burn her money in one day. She can burn
Well,
her
they're
money
trying
in
to
one
look
day.
out for her.
Right, but so her publicist, who's been nowhere around, even if she was, Britney's not going to listen to her, but says she's hoping now that Britney will be on the right track and get the help that she so badly needs.
Clearly,
and has
she
needed.
does badly need it.
She, wow. If you just watch her, well, she's off Instagram now. She took it down, but she always puts it back up.
over the
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up.
What that is?
I'm gonna pick it up. It's right there.
A vacuum.
So yeah, no, it's a train wreck that keeps going. And she got arrested the other day.
I did see
She
that.
is goddamn lucky she didn't hit somebody. She crossed the yellow line. Like,
my God.
somebody reported. They didn't know it was her. They're just like,
Right.
there's a BMW, you can,
That's terrifying.
crossing the yellow line, swerving. I'm like, what is going on?
Speaking of other famous people, or not so famous people in this case, that were in the news for being arrested, the guy that played, it was in Back to the Future, he played the father when they went back into the future, right? Like the nerd.
Was that Biff? No.
Biff was the guy that the father, the guy that played the father in Back to the Future.
Right, I don't know who that was.
Because it was the same guy, older and younger.
Right, I don't know who that actor was.
I don't know his name. But he got arrested for keeping this woman who was some ex-model girlfriend, something. He was keeping her as a sex slave, like holding her like hostage as a sex slave. And I was reading this to Joe the other night.
What is wrong with
We were
people?
having a couple of drinks. And I'm like, oh my God, did you see this? I'm reading it to him. And he was like, I always thought he was gross, like weird, like heebie-jeebies, like, yeah, he always seemed creepy.
Why? What is wrong with people? And poor Savannah Guthrie, they still haven't found her mom. She went back to the Today Show.
She went back to say hello.
Yeah, I don't know if she's ever
going to go back.
Oh.
She said she's coming back. She said she's not exactly sure when, and she's not sure what it'll look like, but she's going back. But she came to say hello. That's a fucking
poor woman.
That poor woman. I mean, but I'm not going to.
Why are you taking 85-year-old, 84-year-old,
Well,
and now you're not even getting money for it?
No, I think they took her to get money, but obviously it failed because she probably died as soon as they left the house. I mean, she had a bad heart.
Horrible.
There was something else. Is somebody missing? Hang on, let me see if I'm missing something. I think the Paralympics start this weekend. I have to look that up. I'm not sure, but I do want to watch them. Hang on. Oscars are in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, have you finished the movies?
Yeah, Joe and I did a whole thing last weekend. People don't watch the After Dark episodes, so I think your people like when you're on, so there's no like the views are down. We're funny. Well, I think part of it too is I don't usually have the rage with Joe that I have with you.
Oh.
But I do get a little bit drunk, so that's always fun. I mean, look.
No, you gotta have the rage. You gotta have the rage. I'm all about the rage.
I'm trying not to have the rage.
Rage motivates me.
I've been so
rage
stressed.
keeps me going.
I have I got the hives this week
from the rage.
No, well, from stress. I'm surprised. Thank God I don't get it from rage. I would fucking be all kinds of fucking marked up.
Wait a minute. The most recent rage I had was at that flower show. We need to revisit this. So we went with Mom. It was lovely. Too many people, all up in my air, in my space, and in my air, right on you.
I'm not. I can't have to watch
and then there are people that have no common sense. Let me get right on you. I mean, come the fuck on. And then I'm going to video the whole thing. I'm going to stand here in the middle, and I'm going to video the whole thing. So fuck all the rest of you that want to see this.
Fuck all y'all. Well, and that's the problem with things is that most events are fun, but the people people ruin things. People are what ruin most events that we go to.
But
did you have a good time?
Yeah,
well, except for the people.
Even Mom, I think, got a little bit of rage. Because she said, I'll pay anything to see this without as many people. Which I said,
that's why when Joe and I, we don't really do beer festivals anymore, but when we do, or when we did them, we would pay for the VIP ticket to get there early and have an hour by our, like with the other VIPs.
Right.
Or there's a whole separate VIP section. Also, it usually includes food, which, look, at a beer festival, you need.
Yeah.
So... Otherwise, you're sitting down on a curb with your shirt getting caught on the little thing, and someone's trying to help you up off the ground. You can't move.
I don't know how you'd know about that.
You have to eat, and you wake up in the morning and wonder why there's a hole in the middle of your shirt. What the fuck happened here?
Where have I been? What happened?
Why does my shirt have a hole right in the middle of it? What happened? On the side. Why is there a hole in my shirt?
What happened?
You know, there's cement things you sit on where they could stop the car from going, like in the parking spaces.
Yeah.
My shirt got caught. I don't know. Look. Anyway, okay, look, we're after an hour, and I need to lay down for a minute because my neck hurts. So
the rage.
Just my whole, I'm all jacked up.
Jacked.
So
I love that.
And next week, so we're taking a week off, I think, for next week. So probably like a little spring break. So we'll
and St. Patrick's Day, enjoy it.
St. Patrick's Day's in 2 weeks.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Drink the
It's
green.
in 2 weeks, but
I gotta get corned beef.
You gotta get the corned beef. Get the corned beef. We'll be over for it. So if I don't think we're in next week. So plan on us not being on next week, and then you can catch up on ones you've missed.
You could do a vacay edition.
Well, it's trying to announce to the whole world I was going to be away because you have a vacant house and whatnot.
It's not really a vacation.
But, now that she announced it, so... And it's not really a vacation. I mean, you can't lie, so just stop before I have the fucking rage.
It's not a vacation, though.
No. Well, it's Joe's birthday, and it was already planned, and we didn't really want to go, but we're already kind of, out some money for it, so we're just going to fucking go. and try not to be stressed out and try to drink my face off and enjoy myself.
There you go.
There it is.
Don't get arrested.
So, my house is well alarmed. Don't be trying to break the fuck in. Anyway.
By the time this airs, you'll be back.
So, thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Have a great week.
Happy March.
We'll be back in 2 weeks. Happy March. Let's hope by the time we come back, my neck's not all jacked up still. Right?
At least you're not walking around like this.
Well, I shouldn't have waited so long. You
could be like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. I kind of am, I think. I mean, the other night it was so bad, I put my head down on the table. That was the other week. And I told PT Joe that. He's like, okay, you're going to need to get a soft brace. So that you don't have to sit on the table with your fucking head on it. Like, it just, yeah.
That's what you do when you're drunk. That's what drunk people do.
I usually lean back.
Oh.
Ouch. Okay. All right.
Bye.
Take
See
care.
ya.
Thanks for tuning in.